Hi, and welcome back to Google Forms 10 Essential Tips to Creating Your First or Full Survey. In this step number 3, we're going to add our initial questions to the survey. And my advice to you when collecting names is to use short response and collect first name and last name separately so that you can sort by either first or last or use them as merge fields later as individuals like Mrs. Smith or Susie. And then our third question is going to be a multiple choice question. And we're going to ask what they would like to donate, time or money. So let's get started. Hop over to our form and go to questions. Question number 1 is untitled at this point. So we're going to select that question. We're just going to put in first name. That's typical. You don't have to say, what is your first name? People know that that's what we're asking. Now, our second question is going to be last name. It's going to be the same except last instead of first. So instead of creating a new question by clicking on the plus sign here, we're going to click on duplicate. And we're going to duplicate this question and we're going to change first to last. And now we have a question. There are several question types. In this case, we're asking a multiple choice question. We only want one response. And the two question types that limit you to one response are multiple choice and choose from a list. Use choose from a list if you have 50 options. But if you only have 2 or 3 options, use multiple choice. So I'm going to select add a question. It's going to add the question down below. Now, multiple choice is the most common question asked. So by default, just goes to multiple choice. But if I were to ask, like, describe the way that you usually, you can see that it's already changing to paragraph. So it's realizing, like, I'm writing a question that's asking someone to describe. And so it's changing it to paragraph, but we're going to keep that as a multiple choice. So we're going to say, what would you like to donate? What would you like to donate? And we're going to change this to multiple choice. And option 1 is going to be time. And option 2 is going to be money. We're only going to offer these 2 options. Now, a couple of things that you should know, especially if you're advanced users of Google Forms. I mentioned that if you have many options, like let's say you're going to pick state and you have 50 abbreviations, you would want to choose dropdown. But in this case, we're going to have them both out on the screen. So we're going to choose multiple choice. Okay. If you already have paper surveys that have been uploaded or created in Word documents, Word quizzes, you can copy and paste from somewhere to your Google form. So I'm going to demo that for you. So in a different field, in a different document, actually, I'll bring it on the screen. Hold on. So let's take out time and money. So we don't have anything here. Okay. I'm going to bring something down our handout for you to view. This is really important because a lot of people have quizzes and surveys that are in documents and they just, they want to get them in forms, but it just seems so overwhelming. So you can copy and paste both questions and multiple choice responses. So here I've selected time and money, and Control C is copy, or I can click and choose copy. And then right where option 1 is, I can paste it in and you get your responses. So a lot of people don't know that. So definitely take advantage of copy and paste from Google, from your Google Docs or even a Microsoft Word document. All right, so pause this video if you haven't and create your questions because you're going to want to build your form as we go along through each video. In the next video, step number 4, we're going to add images to our questions to support English language learners.